Up, this is your man, Hurricane, in the captain's chair of the BADCATZ Sports Podcast, and it feels good to be doing what I love to do. Because there is a whole nother side of this game that these two young men just had to, and I apologize
No worries.
for the profanity. I apologize for the redundancy of the argument. But there is the business side to this.
Yep.
And I think you guys, I started to, get together.
Yeah.
That there's a whole other component that we need to take us to the next level. Can you make that BADCATZ Sports get like real big? I want that big. We're getting into the
Right
branding. Nah, that's what's up right
Yep.
there.
Yeah.
That's what's up. So you hear that now. On a scale of 1 to 10, with some of the conversations you've heard me around here, I think that one was relatively tame.
Yeah, that was pretty tame. It can get worse.
What would you give that? I'd give it a
I give that like I give it like a
3.
A 3 out of 10 being the worst.
Yeah, 10.
Yeah, I thought it was a little worse than that.
Yeah,
no?
no, it was probably
What was the worst? I said,
5.
Lisa, in 20 years of fucking radio business, have you ever fucking heard of a client? And that's the truth too.
Yep.
Yeah,
Because we've been together for close to 20 years.
that's crazy.
You know what I mean? Like in and out of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She worked at B101. She worked at Cat Country.
She worked at B101.
Oh yeah, she worked with WSAR. She
yeah.
worked for she
That's
works
awesome.
here. So I said, in all the fucking years, right? I have never heard this,
Yep.
and I've been doing sales packages since from the beginning because I never really worked for the station. I bought my time,
Gotcha.
as we talked about.
Yep.
So what is going on in the world of two young studs? Do you have that folder? I'm gonna start docking you money. I want to play that video.
Yeah,
Of Ice Age?
Yeah, Ice Age. When is that coming?
I can put that on the.
We
on the
need,
Google Drive.
you know what we need to do? We need a day that we have to spend, and we need to create a folder
Yep.
that we have access to.
Don't you have like the highlight reel of the match, so it's not like the whole match? It's just like
No, yeah. All
do
we
have
want is 10 seconds of the madness of him going
Yep.
ass over tea kettle.
Oh, the one that we
on the
showed you?
top.
The one that we
Yeah.
showed you?
I mean, that
Yeah.
thing's amazing.
yeah, that was awesome. I'll never
You know
forget
what I mean?
that.
I can get
You know, that's like,
The shit.
That's real.
Yeah, I'll pack it on to a 10-second.
Yeah. Take 10-second, but we need other 10-second clips.
Yeah.
Do different parts of the match.
You
too,
see my
Chris.
man Tom Brady throwing that ball into the machine?
Yeah. So
I thought that was.
that's
I thought
fake,
that was fake. That was definitely fake.
Amazing, but fake.
I
That-
def-
it was.
I could tell when he threw it, it was like at a different speed than when it first came out. It's kind of like those, like we were talking about because we were texting about it, like in a group chat that we have, like of all our cousins. It's kind of like I don't know if you remember, but back in the day with the ESPN ones, like Draft Me for like the fantasy football, where Chris Chambers would like catch the ball here,
And then catch it
he'd
together.
catch it together.
While
Like it
not
looks,
looking.
yeah, it looks crazy, but like it's not real. You know what I mean? Like
And
They said Kobe. The closest one to what Brady did was Kobe jumping over a car.
Yeah.
yeah.
Which,
You think Kobe could jump over a Volkswagen? I mean, Blake Griffin jumped over
That's
a
different
Kia.
than
Yeah.
the thing that got me about that machine was how does it know when to shoot the ball back out? That's how I knew it was fake.
Because I've worked with them, and I'm very limited experience because of my nephew's situation.
Mm-hmm.
So there's like a spring
Yeah.
where you're gonna hit the spring to let
Yeah, but
go.
it goes in the other way.
I know, but I think coming through that thing could have spring in the spring. So let's say the spring comes uncoiled to let the ball go.
Yep.
So now the spring's here.
Yeah.
You gotta manually pull that string back to get it.
Yep.
Because those things are dangerous. Ask Stuart Scott.
Yeah.
It almost caught Stuart Scott his eye.
Yeah, that it goes. Those things
I
go
mean,
hard.
I mean, we had it on 65 miles an hour, 65, 70 miles an hour in
my God.
in my brother's backyard, and I was catching them, but had gloves on.
Yeah.
Okay, and I was catching with two hands away from my body on purpose.
Yeah, so you don't
So
get
if I
drilled
missed-
by that thing.
So if I missed it, and I was catching one out of every three of them.
Yeah.
So I don't believe it's real. I did until I heard that how masterful some of these producers
Yeah.
and production things can be.
It still looked awesome though. That was super
Yeah,
cool. When I first watched, it, I was like, "Oh my god!" And then
I said, "This motherfucker
watched it again
is
and
locked
again.
in."
And
Yeah.
Brady's a genius. I mean, that
Yeah.
just helps everything he does. The
Oh, yeah.
TB12, everything. I mean, if
People
you see
like,
that
you know
video,
what I mean? Because he sold it.
oh yeah.
He sold like a motherfucker.
And he's like a magician. He's not gonna tell you it's fake.
Like he was like, yo, just like
He'll never say it's fake.
I'm
the
ready.
goat.
Yeah,
What do you
Did-
I'm ready.
So did he comment it? I don't know if he said it or commented, but he said something like, "Oh, I can't wait for my receiver, like to have real receivers back."
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Was that a comment or did he say that out loud?
That was the caption.
Yeah, that was the caption. He's like, "Oh, I can't wait for to have real receivers back from the offseason."
Yeah.
So
But the way like he caught it through it in rhythm, how he
Yeah.
It
mashed
looked
it up, it
so
was good.
perfect.
yeah.
And by the way, I have the bet of all bets.
What is that?
Is this for a sports book?
No, this is not with a sports book. All right, no, I don't know. We'll see if they'll take it. I got the short end still, but I got so pissed off the other night. We were all hanging out, and football talk comes up, and they're talking about the Patriots being ready for when Tom Brady comes to town.
Yeah.
And I laughed. I said, well, they may be ready to get their ass kicked 45-3.
No.
Because that's what the score's going to be.
No way.
All right, so that's where it's going.
Yep.
So this is what I bet. They are short staffed at Mesa 21. Okay? So this is what I bet. And maybe we can put this up in the comment section, Rally, if you got a minute.
Yeah, I got
you. Okay? Here's how the bet goes. If the Patriots win and cover the spread.
Yep.
No, excuse me. If the Buccaneers win and cover the spread.
Okay.
So say it's the Patriots, they're a touchdown favorite.
Yep.
Right? If they cover the spread and they win, and Brady throws for 275 yards, right? The owner of Mesa 21 has to come on this podcast for a month straight.
Oh.
Okay? For a month straight.
Yep.
Okay? That will be equivalent of about 12 hours. Let's say 10 to 12 hours, right?
Yep.
If I lose, I got to wash dishes 4 Saturday nights in a row
Ooh, Saturday night.
for 6-hour shifts.
Woo, woo, woo.
All right?
Oh man.
Now, the Pats are going to win, right?
I just put the question in the comments, so answer the question. Who do you think's gonna win, Mike or the
Pete
owner of
Souza,
Meta 21?
Yeah. So what are you thinking? So
So hold on, recap because I was writing that. So if the Patriots win
and cover the spread.
and cover the spread,
Yeah.
who has to do what?
Brady has to throw. It started with 250, but he bumped it like 2 hours later to 275. So we're probably going to be somewhere in the middle of about 260 yards.
So if the Patriots win, you have to go and cover the spread. You have to go wash dishes.
No, if Tampa Bay loses,
Yep.
or Tampa Bay wins and don't cover the spread,
Yep.
or Tampa Bay wins and Brady don't throw for 260 some yards, I gotta wash dishes for 4 Friday nights in a row.
So you need Tampa to win and cover the spread and Brady.
and to throw for 265 yards. But that's all in rhythm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think. Oh, I don't know. What week is that again?
Week 4.
Week 4.
Weather'll be nice.
Yeah, I'll take. I like Pete's.
Like,
yeah,
taking Tampa,
I'm
yeah.
sorry, but I like the.
You don't think my bet's a
Patriots.
ridiculous bet, do you?
No. That's
What?
I mean that's definitely a reasonable bet. I mean, especially like the payoff for both of them, pretty damn good. Too.
No, worse. I'm getting
You're
fucked.
getting
No, but
shit on
I
the
like
stick.
how it's not money. It's something like
Yeah.
you know what I mean. That's like
It's
it's
Because
gonna
he's
help.
like, Mike, he goes, you're going to think if you do dishes back there. And we got 18-year-old kids that can't handle a dish load back there.
Yep.
No, I think you can handle it.
People are gonna like I've seen dishwashers walk out
Yeah,
and
same.
Spanish and saying blah 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 and throwing their clothes out and walking out the door. And those guys are good guys.
Yep.
They pay a little more than most people do. They're more kind and considerate. They let them take beers home. They let them take food home. These guys are good ones. They're not like your classic slave driver, like
Yeah,
blah blah blah.
we won't say any names. We won't say any names.
What did you wash dishes?
No. But I know a couple of owners who not good people.
So you know what I'm talking about.
So yeah, I know exactly.
Okay.
But this sounds like I think we need a video of either one. Well, obviously we get the video of the podcast, but if you lose, we need to get a video and post that.
Oh, no, Facebook Live.
Oh, Facebook Live.
I'm
All right,
doing
fine.
the dishes.
Fine.
Facebook Live.
Fine.
Oh,
Okay.
man.
All right.
And
Didn't want to put you out there that much.
And the game is going to be going on. Where we at here for this?
Tampa wins.
Tampa
Daniel
wins.
Souza will win.
They said Sousa's gonna win.
It's actually Pete, but they're both guilty.
Yeah.
Actually,
Both guilty.
I called Danny slightly intoxicated because of this argument, okay? And he said, my brother's an idiot. Tampa Bay's going to win and cover, and Brady's going to throw for 250 yards. Okay? Now, it's a discrepancy. Did I shake
yards.
to 275? So we're probably going to meet some like at 265.
I think 260 is perfect right there. 260.
I think
Because what did he throw in the Super Bowl? Like 220, 230?
that low.
I don't think it was that much. So, I mean, obviously the Chiefs. I mean, the Patriots are not the Chiefs, but still, like, I think it's going to be really close. And I like the Patriots to make it a close game, but I could see either happening early in the season.
I can see the Patriots balling out for Belichick.
Yep.
But how many guys are left
Yeah.
that love Belichick like that?
There's like probably 7, 8 on the team.
If
you make
Jackie
more.
Slater,
But you make more.
well, but they're gonna have time to do that.
So in the Super Bowl, he had 21 for 29, 201 yards and 3 touchdowns.
Sure.
So he had a good game, but the yards weren't there.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
that's where I think it could affect you because same thing in
I
fantasy.
think the most challenging thing is to get the yards.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, like he could have a good game and not get a lot of yards like that. Like in the Super Bowl, he hit his accuracy, he got the touchdowns, but he didn't have
They
a
played
ton of yards.
They played the clock.
Exactly.
They kept
Yeah.
the ball in bounds.
And that's where I think it could 260.
But the Chiefs secondary is I think better than the I mean they have Stephon Gilmore, so I don't even know.
But he might not be on the team by then.
Uh-huh.
We still have a lot of time to go.
A good bet.
We have a lot of time to go.
I'm excited for this bet.
This is how it's. This is real talk, man. Like this
Oh,
is
this is awesome.
Like there are people that were speechless. There's 7 or 8 guys, real late, and the way that place is at 19 Prime, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Mm-hmm.
You almost feel like you're on a sidewalk in downtown Florida because of the outdoor seating, right? So we're out there, and it's getting kind of, and it's animated. Listen, there's no doubt in my mind that Tampa's going to win. There's no doubt.
Really?
There's no doubt. Hold up. There's no doubt in my mind. Okay. There's no doubt in my mind, and there's no doubt they're going to cover. I think Tampa's going to have a short field.
Yep.
I think that defense is going to be a problem for anybody to move the ball against. Never mind the 33rd most productive quarterback in the National Football League last year. Sorry, Riley.
That's fine.
That's it. Now, the problem is
Brady's numbers.
he's got to hit a home run.
Yeah.
For him to get to 260, he's got to Antonio Brown's got to have a 50, 60-yard touchdown pass.
Scotty
He's
Miller.
He's got to do it big. He's
Yeah.
got to have a couple of real big plays. Now, another thing we were discussing. All right. Let's say there are 100 Pats fans. For 100 people that go to the game, right?
Yep.
How many will be rooting for Brady to win
Are we talking about at Gillette?
at Gillette?
Oh, I honestly,
A lot?
you might see a lot of those split jerseys or the Bucks hat.
What, the
with
split jerseys? Hold on. Like the split jerseys that I got
Yeah,
from my
yeah.
boy Sandro G right now?
Yeah.
All right.
Well,
What is that?
Sandro G gave you that?
Sandro G
like
gave
as
that.
in like the Portuguese.
Yeah, the
rapper
real
from
Sandro
it?
G is a good friend of mine.
Hey, Sandro
So
G, shout out
you have
to
a half
him.
and half Arnold Palmer.
Hold on, I'm coming
Yeah,
back right now. Hold on,
yeah.
get
Hurricanes
right
didn't come
there.
back, but I think a lot just because of I don't know.
20%? That's a lot.
Yeah, I would say
Yeah,
20%. I would say around 20 people. Yeah, if we're doing 100 people, hypothetically, obviously gonna be a lot more than that. But
I'm
What do you think?
gonna go with a solid 10%.
really, you're being that generous?
I mean, that's a lot of people. I mean,
but 10. Yeah, but
all right, if 36,000 people go to that game.
all right.
which
What's
I don't know
10%
how
of that?
many.
Let me figure that out right now. All right, so 36,000. You said so. 36,000 times 0.1, 3,600 people would need to be doing that. I can see what you're saying, but at the scale of 100 people.
I mean, not to say that they won't be rooting for, but I don't think that.
International
Oh my God!
Oh,
Woo!
look at that.
What am I seeing?
The
Oh my
zip-up,
God!
double-edged
You're
sword.
hot out, baby, right there.
Oh my God!
I'm a whiskey drinking, limousine riding, strip mosaic tasting, Sagres beer drinking,
Oh
rap
my God.
selling, Galenia, son of a gun. Okay? Woo!
That was good. That was good.
Woo!
Woo!
You got it right here. From the man Sandro G. The first international, first bilingual rapper to go triple platinum. Now, tell me some famous bilingual rappers. He did it before Fat Joe. He did it before Big Pun. You want me to keep going?
One
No.
more.
And he did it before Pitbull. Okay? Yes, he did.
Sandro G.
And him and Mark Dennis. You know Mark Dennis.
Of course,
right?
Mark Dennis.
Obviously.
Well,
Mark Dennis.
they got into a little argument one night that I was there, right? I'm going to tell you what happened. Right? These are stories from the hurricane. We're going to start a whole new segment. And Mark Skill's a little sweet on Sandro, right? So that they got Flo Cabral, my guy, his videotape. I'm like, Flo, man, you got to get rid of these other girls. There's Nacho coming here. You're right, hurricane, blah, 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 blah. And Mark says a wise comment. It sounds like, what's it like not to be famous anymore? And Sandro laughs, and he says, that's okay, Mark. It took you 30 years to sell 2 million records. It took me 3.5 weeks. And it was shots fired.
By the way, I want to say one thing. For people who are listening on Apple Podcasts and Spotify, go on Facebook to see what you just missed. You
And
have
if you
to see
miss
this.
Facebook Live, go on YouTube and check it out
Yes,
there too.
just you
We
have
got
to
it
see the video
everywhere.
of this. Like sometimes we don't need the video, but you have to see
This
what I just
time,
saw.
yeah, this
I did not expect that. I was expecting a little T-shirt here and there, but
Sandro G comes into me and says, I know
Check this
you
out.
take a lot of shit, Mike, about Tom Brady.
Yep.
And I was out, and I got this for you.
Wow.
hey, what a guy, man.
Now,
And
now
Sandro was such a stud. And he names his kid Sandro. Sound like George Foreman. Sandro 1, Sandro 2, Sandro 3. Nothing but Sandros.
now Sandro G.
Sandro's my man.
That guy is awesome.
Do you know Sandro
Check
at
out
all?
the song "Eu não vou chorar, eu não vou chorar. Esta vida não era para mim." Pretty much he's saying, I will not cry. But yeah, check him out.
Love
He's
it.
the man.
Oh, that was awesome.
He's got some bumping songs.
Yeah. No, he's got some good songs. Oh
You
man.
remember Milton?
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
here. Milton used to do some of his beats for him.
Really?
Yeah. So you didn't know me and Sandro were that cool?
No, not at
Oh,
all.
yeah. He comes by here.
Oh man.
He comes by here regularly.
Dude,
Yeah,
I gotta meet
so
him.
I'm guessing no matter who wins that game,
Yeah.
you're good because you're
He's
just gonna
fine,
take a
yeah.
picture of that.
I'm gonna bet some other fool that I'll burn that jersey on my body if that don't happen.
Jeez,
Okay?
I'll take it.
All right.
I'll take it.
No, yeah, I
Not
don't-
on your body.
you don't
Not
wanna
on your
see me
body.
burn.
I just said not on the body. All right, in your in the fire pit. I'll take that. A jersey for a jersey.
Listen,
That's a good bet right there.
That's how it goes. You know what I mean? That's it.
See,
So
those are my
I'm-
kind of bets right there, man.
I'm already getting into it with these fools. Week 4, destroy the Bucks.
So I think
Oh.
he thinks that he thinks the Pats are
Charlie,
winning.
we love you, buddy, but
Okay, now, Charlie, we do love you, Charlie. But really, like that play on words because this podcast really, Charlie. Cool. All right. So what have you fools been up to? What have you been? You should you like your haircut? I like it.
Thank
Less
you,
hair is
thank
more
you.
for you
Yeah,
guys,
yeah,
young
I'm
kid.
looking,
Good looking kid. How you making out?
He's taking them. I'm all right.
You surviving Camp Welch?
Yeah, I'm doing good. Yeah.
Yeah.
We had a water slide today, nice and fun. So that
Really?
was nice.
Who
Yeah.
created the water slide?
No. So we brought in like a big inflatable one.
Oh,
I would say probably
really?
like 9 feet.
like
Really?
your old birthday party.
Yeah, literally just like that, but not as big though. Like just one
Some
side.
girl broke her leg in half on my brother's.
Yeah, don't say that. I'm doing it again tomorrow.
Telling you right now.
Don't
say that.
Some of it gets to be too much.
Yeah.
It's like.
Those like 30
Yeah, but we have-
ones.
Yeah,
You
it's,
only
it's
have-
like contest between like these queer neighbors and these queer cultures. That by queer, I don't mean anything to do with the LGBTQ
weird,
community. I did not mean it that way. I'm just saying like people, you know that sometimes, it gets to be a competition.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh yeah.
and I think that is.
Yeah, we've been competition
Yeah,
is
that's.
it's like a first word out of our mouth.
I mean, put a 20-foot water slide in a Arruda party, and you'll see us do some dumb stuff.
Yeah,
which
yeah,
we
yeah,
have.
definitely.
Oh yeah, we definitely have. But like we have to not do anything dumb because
You guys like the Jackass guys? You
Oh
guys-
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Jackass 4 is
They're
coming
like
out.
Herren
Dude.
Project, like
Jackass 4 is
devotees.
coming
Oh
out
my
soon.
God.
Can't
And
wait.
we've sent like a handful away for treatment, man. Like I'll tell you some stories, but they're coming on here.
Oh,
supposedly.
really?
Really?
Oh.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
a
you have no idea. Like,
Bam Margera.
oh,
was
we
so
used to
big for
like when we
us.
played when I was Yeah, when I used to play, I used to go to his house every day when I was like 5 or 6, and his mom would watch me. And when he'd come home from school, we'd just play like Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2, and always pick like Bam, Wee Man.
And then the other one had Steve-O.
Yeah,
he used to ride the mechanical bull.
We would always just play those. We love Jackass, and I can't wait for Jackass
You ever
4.
about Steve-O getting high?
Yeah.
I thought that was
my
very
God.
good.
Yeah,
But
it
he's-
was
but
I
amazing.
thought that
he's
was
great
very
now.
well done. A lot of them are sober.
You follow him now?
A lot of them got
Yeah.
sober. Believe me, I thought a lot of them got sober through the Herren Project. A lot
That's
of them
amazing.
have
Yeah.
got sober through the Herren Project.
I follow Steve-O a lot, and he's doing really well, which is great.
He
So
is.
I
But I
like to see
love that video that he did on when he was at the bottom
Yep.
because I thought it was very honest
Yep.
Yeah,
and it was very unflattering.
it was brutally honest.
It was brutally honest, and I think that's what people need to see
Open some
about
eyes.
it.
Yeah,
You know what I
like
mean?
it wasn't him, like jumping around doing stupid stuff. Like, he wasn't glorifying it anymore. This was him just being like,
Like,
this,
I'm
is,
fucked.
this is what I do like every day. Like,
Yeah,
this,
like
this
his house
sucks.
was a mess. And, it was
It's
awful.
gross. Yeah.
But that's what happens.
Yep.
So what you guys do this weekend, man? What's going on? Saco River. I mean, what up?
Picked up my cousin Danny. Well,
Oh,
Oceana
yeah.
drove, but we picked up my cousin Danny.
Jesus,
from
why the hell would you
Florida.
do that?
Oh well, we got him from.
I'm
the,
sorry,
the
Oshie, but,
airport.
Oh,
like-
airport. Okay. This is
Yeah,
No, but I'm
different.
saying,
Yeah,
why would
he's
you?
from
Why would
Florida.
you let Oshie drive?
Well, I ended up driving a little bit.
Why? When did she throw the towel in? On the ride?
Let's see. We went out to eat, and she was just like, "Yeah, I don't feel like driving."
Yeah.
I was like, "All right."
By the way, I haven't seen Danny. So Danny, if you're listening, text me. We
I'll
gotta.
do- we'll see him.
I gotta hook
Danny
up.
Hill.
Danny Arruda.
He lives in
Believe it or
Florida.
not.
Another one?
Yeah.
So there's another cousin?
Yeah.
What number is he?
He is.
3, 4.
I believe he's 4.
Yeah,
Because his
because
sister is number 2.
JJ's 3, and then he would
Yeah.
be 4. Yeah, so he's number
Really?
4.
Yeah.
So he's back in town.
Yep.
Yep. He's
For how
back
long?
in town until Sunday.
All right. So no big party, no big festus.
No, I mean just everyone's like slowly piling
Yeah,
in.
trying to. Yeah, exactly. Trying to get
Yeah.
together for the
Oh,
attraction.
He's awesome. He is a riot.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's hilarious. So yeah, I mean, I was with him Saturday. Yeah, not much else. Just,
I had a game Sunday. That's pretty much it. I just been walking around, going to places. Nothing major.
You still with your girl? Everything good?
Yep, everything's fine. Yeah.
Getting ready for school?
Sadly,
I told you fools Corona was coming back.
sadly
Yeah.
getting ready for school.
And it's happening in front of us. Have you guys been vaccinated yet?
Nope. Right.
I'm surprised work hasn't made you yet.
oh, they better not make me.
What?
I'll find a nice new job.
Would you really?
Yeah, I would.
Really?
I would. Yeah.
How about if they strongly suggest it?
Oh, I'm fine with strongly suggesting. Which I mean they kind of are. A lot of people at work are vaccinated. I am in the minority at this point.
Yeah. Do you feel any pressure
Yeah.
to get vaccinated because you're the only one who isn't, or one of the few that isn't?
Yeah.
Do you find the coincidence that in the 47% uptick in Corona is in the 3 states with the least amount of vaccinations? Are you starting to see it?
No, yeah, I see it.
The math playing out. Mm-hmm. Now somebody's gonna tie him to the chair to get his because he needs to go to school.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So
Might not go to school.
Yeah, I
Not-
think
you didn't
that-
hear that.
Oh, wow, he was kidding.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Dad says your father says Danny's cousin 5.
I don't believe so. I really don't. I think he's definitely 4. Because 5 would mean that it would.
Stacey would-
Yeah, exactly. And he's not. I think he's older than Stacy. So I don't think it is 5. I really think it's 4. Because even T. Terry, your mom said 4. So I really do think it's 4.
And I'm pretty sure she got.
We can ask the man himself.
Pretty sure she got my dad in her ear.
Exactly.
Tell-
So
telling her the
and I don't
answers.
think your dad's wrong. I think your dad.
I think my dad's got that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I would say 4. Oh, your dad did say 5.
Oh.
Oh, we were wrong.
Oh,
Oh,
kill shot.
Damn. Hey, it's hard, man. You got 24 other cousins. You got like what? 22?
I've
Yeah.
got 22.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's
you-
26 of us.
Yeah, 26 of us. Hard to keep track.
Unbelievable. It's like a platoon in an army.
Yeah.
Okay. Getting to sports. Okay.
Oh yeah. Here we go.
Red Sox, man. 34 come from behind wins. Winning games they shouldn't be winning.
That's a bet to make right there
First
to win the
place
World
in
Series.
America.
Hey, how about the win total on them? 80 games this year they were picked to
Yeah,
win.
I know. What are they at right
That
now?
is
Like,
insane.
how many are they at right now?
What is their projected win total right now?
Right
if you
now?
had it?
Oh,
That's tough. I think that'd be might be tough to
find
get, but
that.
you could try to find that. Eugene Kelly,
No,
JJ,
we get
Stacy.
to
Danny.
that.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, 80. What are they at now? Like 70.
No, I mean, they were predicted to win 100 games at the All-Star break.
No, I'm
Yeah.
saying like, what are they at total wins right now? Let me see.
I think-
they're first in the American League. That's
Yeah,
all
I know that for sure. Let me check right now. So Red Sox, there's 63 wins right now. So there's 62. My phone's cracked. I can't really see. 62 and 39. And if I go to standings, they're definitely number one. They're number one in the division. 1 point. The Rays are 1.5 games behind them. The Yankees are 9.5 games behind us. So good, because fuck the Yankees. And then
How does Aaron Boone have a job? Like
crazy.
Seriously, like he's like.
the amount of big guys they brought in.
More importantly, how does Brian Cashman have a job? You want to talk about swinging and missing on free agents? Oh my
Literally,
God!
yeah.
Bad.
Great analogy, by the way.
Bad. What?
Great analogy, by the way.
Swinging and missing on free.
Yeah,
I mean, come on,
I love that.
dude. Giancarlo Stanton. What is
He was.
done? How
I
much he
loved
getting?
him on the Marlins, and then he went to the Yankees. I'm like, wow, this is gonna be bad for the Red
muscle
Sox.
bound man.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah. I see what you mean.
You know
I
what
see what you
LL
mean.
Cool J said about a muscle bound man?
What?
I take a muscle bound man and put his face in the sand. You know
That's
about that?
awesome.
Oh, Cool J.
All right, so in the American League, they are in first place. The Astros are 1 game behind us, so they're
Is it 1 or 1.5?
just one.
And
just one game.
Fenway's on fire.
Oh yeah.
Fenway's
see
on
it.
fire. People aren't leaving games early.
Nope.
I mean, how many come from behind victories this week? 3? I mean, it's crazy.
The great one against the Yankees.
I'm watching Toronto last night.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm like,
But
okay,
but
let's pay attention. 8th inning. Here we go. Big bang, boom. They're up again. 4 or 5 pitches. Bonds gets in the 9th inning, and it's a wrap.
Matt Barnes is awesome. He stepped up.
Chris
so
Sale's
much.
killing it in his comeback games.
Yep.
Well, he's been a
So-
fan of his.
Sale.
But as much as the comeback wins are good, they could turn into bad, like into
Yeah.
the playoffs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can't in the playoffs. You can't start like just keeping like, oh, we're like
Can't be
second.
losing.
Yeah,
But the energy of knowing that you
it
can
is
come
great
back
energy,
is healthy.
yes. But it's not.
you can get in
Yeah,
trouble.
you gotta. Especially in the playoffs when it's gonna be tougher competition every game. The pitchers are gonna be better than they normally are.
My boy Vertugo says, "Man, when are you guys gonna like take us seriously, man?
You like him, right?
Like we're for real, bro. Like
Yeah.
it was, we're winning games you shouldn't win. We're beating the best of the best. You know, we're winning series against the best of the best.
Yeah.
Get it. I'm in it. I got it.
Yeah.
I got the fever.
I said it at the beginning of the year. I was really high on Alex Verdugo's just the swagger that he brought to the team.
Yeah. Yep.
Something that we haven't. I mean, since.
And who's a
Poppy
kid from
was
LA I like too? The Spanish kid from LA. Good looking guy.
Spanish kid.
Where does he play? Infield? Or-
Hit the home runs. Hit the home runs in the World Series.
Devers?
Yeah, Rafael
it?
Devers.
No. He played for the Dodgers.
Oh, he played for the Dodgers.
Yeah.
Verdugo played for the. Oh, second baseman, outfielder. Kike Hernandez.
Yeah.
Kike Hernandez,
there
yes.
you
Okay,
go.
okay. And also, the Red Sox are 1 game behind the Giants. I mean, this doesn't make any difference, but 1 game behind the Giants for overall MLB standings.
I love to see a Boston, San Francisco.
Yep.
Boston, LA. And
We
we'll
want
have to
Boston,
ask the
LA?
Dodgers, yes. Especially because it got Mookie. Mookie's my favorite player, but no, I want them to beat the Dodgers again because that's where they beat to win it last time was the
And
Dodgers.
Manny
And-
Machado over there.
yeah, in the 2019, right?
Oh,
Did you guys hear that?
Jeez, you guys see that motorcycle?
Oh yeah, every day, all day, because they paved that every
Yeah.
day. I'm waiting for one just to come right through the glass here.
That'd
I
be-
gotta land on the table.
So what'd you think? The Red Sox win the World Series or no? And we're just asking that question right there, right?
I'm not. Listen, you know what I'm gonna do with the Red Sox? I'm gonna stay in my lane.
Yep.
Right. I'm gonna be grateful for each win.
Yeah.
All right. I'm not gonna get ahead. Like this is not Tom Brady. Oh, this ain't Larry Bird and the Celtics walking through this door, or Tom Brady and Gronk
Yep.
walking through this door,
Yep.
or Pedro and Kurt Schilling walking through this door. But I am a believer.
Yeah.
I'm a ride with them.
Yep.
They deserve
Respect.
every Red Sox fan from Boston to Bangor, okay, from Nova Scotia to Natick, and all points in between. They deserve your support, and I'm glad
Yeah.
that is given it to them. The other big story in Major League Baseball is my man Shohei Ohtani.
Oh, that's my dude, yeah.
What is going on with this guy? 34 home runs?
Can't stop
Runaway
him.
MVP, right?
Gotta be.
Yeah, runaway
Gotta-
MVP.
without a
Runaway.
Yeah.
Runaway. Yeah.
Yeah.
But here's my question. I'm not sure if you guys ran the promotion. Will the American fan base ever truly accept an international star and could he ever possibly be a fan favorite in America?
Definitely.
Because you think so, really?
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, tell me somebody else
So-
we've done it
so-
for.
David Beckham in the MLS.
Yeah, but not.
Well, all right,
Yeah, but
So-
it changed. It
Tier
changed the whole.
five.
It,
Another
but
level.
it changed. Yeah, I know. But I'm just saying it changed the whole way of soccer looking at it. And he's not even. He wasn't even like people forget. He wasn't even like a top 5 best player in the world when he came over. Like he just has the name for him. And when he came over, he changed
But
the
he
whole game.
speaks the language.
He does.
Big
so,
difference.
so
He does.
for me, it was growing up. It was Ichiro.
Okay, but not everybody embraced Ichiro. He was
Well, I
getting the
think
slurs. He was in
He
the
still had like
outfield.
3,000 hits.
No, I'm not saying.
And he was-
I'm not saying
No,
performance.
no, I get that.
But Ichiro wasn't nearly as famous. Like professional athletes
Yep.
and rock stars. What did they want to do? They wanted to make it in America.
Yep.
Because if you made it in America,
You really made it.
You really
Yeah.
made it.
Yeah.
Well, right? Now, performance-wise, Ichiro made it, and he would probably be number one. He would probably be number one on my list of a guy who came over and his celebrity was almost not. You're never going to get as big as he was in Japan, but he was irrelevant.
Giannis?
There you go.
Giannis is one. Because you guys are talking about how do you hate Giannis. I feel like I'm in the huge minority. I don't hate the guy, by the way. The guy's awesome. Great guy. I saw what he was doing live with the fans. Funny dude. I just don't like the way he plays. But like you said, I think Giannis could definitely be one of those dudes. Luka, even as well.
Sure.
But like you said, they speak the language, and
I think Luke is
a
more
tough one.
inclined to be loved to hated.
Yeah.
Because of his swag, because of his arrogance and his confidence. I mean, this kid's 21 years old. He's telling NBA veterans to beat it, dude. Like, you know, you're not gonna, And by the way, now he's playing for his country, and he's loving it. Like he's gonna. And by the way, I told you too that the Americans would it's gonna
them
be a
time.
wrap.
Yep.
Give them time. Okay.
but basketball.
yeah.
I think basketball and baseball is so different because basketball is so much more popular than baseball is.
Sure.
So it's gonna be super hard for him. But if he keeps doing this,
How about a boxer? Who was the last boxer to do it?
Pacquiao?
Oh, right now.
Would be Pacquiao.
Ryan Garcia?
No, the best boxers are all international.
Chan-
Wow, I'm
Tyson Fury.
Tyson Fury.
So, yeah, Tyson
But
Fury's
Ryan
one.
Garcia,
No, hold on.
what's his Deontay Wilder?
No, Deontay Wilder's from.
No, but there's the other one. Not Wilder. There's another bigger dude that he
There's,
fights.
there's
Anthony
Canelo.
Joshua.
Yeah,
That's what it is. My
Anthony
bad.
Joshua.
Yeah.
But Canelo
Yep.
is huge, and he's Mexican.
But I don't. But I'm not even.
But wow,
I consider Mexican American because the fan bases are.
It's right there too. Yeah, I know what you mean. It's
I mean,
right
there's
there.
a reason why the Cowboys are America's team
yeah.
because 8 out of 10 Mexicans love them.
But Lomachenko.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about.
is,
Lomachenko from.
My favorite boxer right now, and I'm so pissed off I was forgetting his name.
Yeah. Gus actually loves him. My brother. He's from Ukraine,
Ukraine,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
he just lost his last fight. But
Yep. McGregor.
Conor McGregor definitely got embraced.
But the thing that I keep going back to is it's a lot easier to become big when you can talk to them face to face. You know what I mean?
What's his name? Struggles with English. Jesus Christ.
What? Giannis, Luca.
No, most of them
Yeah.
struggle, and then they get.
Yeah, that's why
Pretty good at
I can
English,
give
but-
him I can give Tani time. But if he keeps doing this and it's not a 1-year wonder,
Yeah.
then I think definitely because the things that he's doing is like
Well,
unbelievable.
I mean David
Ohtani.
Ortiz.
He's not a one-hit wonder. This game makes it easy. He makes it easy.
No, I know, but I'm saying like I hope if he keeps doing this constantly, like to another season, then one more season. I think not this next season coming up, like the 2021, 2022, the 2022, 2023. I think that's when it starts to blow up and he becomes the face of the MLB. If he keeps doing this, maybe even next season.
I think the uniqueness of his skill set is going to make him that now. Let me ask you a question, right? Shohei Ohtani. Does he look more like Kobe Bryant doing it, who's a born natural? Or does he look more like Giannis does it, who's just a hard worker, grinder? Everything with Ohtani's nice and easy.
Kobe, I think. Yeah, Kobe.
It just comes too natural for this
Yeah.
kid.
Everything. Like it's like those high school kids that I play against in gym class. I'm like, yo, you're good at everything in baseball. Like, but then you know what I mean? Like, but when you go up into college,
So
like,
you
oh,
can say
pick
my-
one.
You can say my name when you bring up gym class.
No, yeah, but I'm saying like those kids who play high school baseball, then they go to college. Like, all right, pick. Do you want to be a pitcher or a hitter?
New school Babe Ruth. I'm buying that, Sergio, all
And this guy's
day
like breaking the
long.
rules. He's like, nah, I'm doing both. I'm hitting and pitching.
Now, is it possible to have a watch party for
And
the Red
running.
Sox?
Yeah, I mean it's got to be a.
Depends what day. Yeah,
It's gotta be
late
a
game.
good game.
Yeah, because
Like, what would be a good game?
I mean,
Yankees,
it's got to be Yankees. But
Yankees, Angels, because of Otani.
Red Sox, Dodgers, no?
Dod-
Is that
ooh,
left on the docket at all?
Let me check this full schedule left.
they've got to be. They got to play the Dodgers again. I would hope.
So, Shohei Ohtani is going to be a household name and loved in America.
If he
Remember,
does this
you
for
still
a
got
few
some
years,
ignorant motherfuckers that are still pissed off about the Japs bombing Pearl Harbor. You know?
We got Blue Jays, Rays,
know, that's-
Orioles, Yankees again, like around August 17th. So we got Yankees. I'm trying to see if there's any more Dodgers, Twins, Indians. Which the Indians just changed their name too.
yeah,
to
the
what?
Guardians,
The Guardians.
Cleveland Guardians.
That's whack.
You know, my favorite part of when they released the
I
video.
don't have a problem being called Indians. And I don't have a problem being them called Chiefs.
Yeah.
Because there's dignity in being an American Indian.
No
Well,
more Dodgers,
I think,
by the way.
I think the problem is that they were, the Indians, but it should be. I mean, technically, it should
No,
be Native
because the
American.
mascot clowned
And the
them.
mas-
The mascot would
yeah,
clown them.
and
But
the name is
what's
wrong.
wrong with being a brave?
Oh, it's not wrong.
You're an Indian brave. You're a young warrior.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you go out and you hunt, you provide for the village, you do everything.
Yep.
What's wrong with being a chief? Chief is a pure dignity.
Yep.
Chief of staff.
Well, you think that one's next? They're
Chief
gonna
of-
change
No, but and I don't think they should change Indians. Now Redskins, yeah. Yahoos, yeah.
Yeah.
And anything that mimics Indian stereotyping of alcohol and wild behavior and all of that stuff
Yep.
should go. But something that dignifies Indians, such as chiefs or braves or the word Indian, should stay.
But I think
Change the logo.
I think the issue is the word Indian isn't proper for what they are. Like they're Native Americans.
But sure, okay, yeah.
I
But
believe
they're
that's where.
indigenous to here,
Yes.
right? That's where we get Indian from.
I believe it was from when Columbus thought he landed in India.
That fool thought he landed in India, thought he landed in America. Where the fuck did
Exactly.
he
He
land
thought-
anyway?
No one knows
That's
his
why we're
name.
changing.
I
That's why
would
we're
say
changing
he's
Columbus Day. Columbus Day.
Yeah, I got
That's
no
why we're changing
problem
that.
with that.
Yeah, I
Indigenous
know,
Peoples Day.
yeah, I have no problem with that either.
cool
Yeah,
with
I love
that.
that.
But I'm saying that's why we changed it because this guy was like whacked out. He did bad things, and
Yeah.
we were trying to glorify him. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean.
Here, honey, you're cold. Here's a blanket with smallpox.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
sure. I'll let me and all my family wear this. And let's feast
So
over
where
it
does the
every
word
year.
Indian come from? Let's ask our listeners out there.
I don't know, but I don't like the Guardians. I don't know if you've seen the logo, but I'm gonna pull it up right now. The what? Are
Yeah,
they,
no, the
what are they
Guardians.
from?
It looks like someone's sitting,
Cleveland.
taking a dump. The way the G in Guardian is, it literally
Cleveland.
looks like a handicap sign, and someone's just dumping.
Guardians. Let me
You
get
know
that.
what Cleveland's
Steamer.
known for a lot? They got a working river there, like right, like import-export river there. That's how Cleveland
What do you think of
is.
this? Cleveland Guardians.
I think it's whack as shit.
Yeah, it's
looks like a minor
Switch
league
my camera
logo
quick.
from like
my
Springfield,
camera quick.
Wisconsin or something.
Oh,
Switch my cam.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys can see this, but
yeah.
that's what we got for the Cleveland Guardians. Let me know what you think in the comments.
No, it's
like
awful.
it or
It's
no?
awful.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Indians are from India. American Native
Indian.
is an American. Is
Yeah, but
American.
we're just like, yeah, I understand, but like,
So I think he thought they were.
we gotta take off the American native and then Indian, you know.
Guardian.
You know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Hey, you can't say like my boy Jay-Z said, Indian, dot, not feather.
Yep.
Right? No.
Yeah, I don't think that would go over too well.
Kind of corny. What else? Aaron Boone fired. We got him.
Yeah.
Shohei Ohtani. We're all buying in. Chris Sale's coming
yeah.
back. Okay. Olympics. All right.
They just keep pissing me off.
Simon Bales. Like, my problem with is this, right? if competing with your team is too much mental pressure for you to handle, and I am not making a joke out of mental health, then playing for yourself in the individuals is less pressure than playing with a team. Since when?
So,
Since when?
yeah, I mean, it shouldn't be. But I that whole Simone Biles thing.
It's one or the other,
They-
man.
But they kind of slighted her a little bit. I don't know if you know about the scoring thing that happened against her.
Oh yeah.
So she is by far the greatest,
Yeah.
and possibly ever. But she's doing things that the judges, like their difficulty level,
Yeah.
it's above what they
they're
have.
accustomed to, yeah.
So they won't bump up the difficulty for what she's doing. So she's not getting extra points
Sure.
for how tremendous it is. So
You can't change the rules in the middle of the game, right,
exactly.
Mr. Riley?
I was actually going to
But-
say that exact thing. Like,
But if you're, exceeding what people even thought was possible, I mean, that should be like a perfect score. So instead, she has to go to the next safer option, and then then
think-
she messed up on the.
But
on
she
one
doesn't
of the
have to.
easier
She doesn't
things.
have to go for glory.
Yeah, but it's
And
not gonna get
eventually,
you
it's
any
a
more than.
you want to know about Nadia Comaneci? Soon as you Arruda and the rest of you guys out there, Rachel, Nadia Comaneci. You remember her?
no.
I don't remember her, but I've heard the name a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was like a 16-year-old Romanian that took the world by storm
What year?
in the Olympics. I want to say 76, maybe 76.
I feel like the gymnastics is always such a big thing that everyone loves. I don't know. I feel like I just can't. It's hard for
Oh,
me
dude,
to get into
I
it.
love gymnastics.
I like the bar thing, but I don't.
like
not that
the uneven bars.
Yeah.
like
Well, no,
the-
I like when they pull themselves up and they do
Oh,
that thing.
You know how
yeah,
tough
yeah.
that is?
Exactly. That's
Yeah.
why I
What,
like
the
the
horse, you mean? Or the horse or the
No, no,
trapeze?
the rings, the rings.
rings.
I like the rings, and I like when they do the flip ones onto the two different bars. But I don't really.
I'm parallel.
Yeah, I don't really care for the
The floor exercise.
yeah, I don't really care for
dude,
the
I
floor
love
exercise.
Those. I absolutely love those.
Really?
I'm not a
When
huge
they
fan.
start hitting those like round off back,
Yeah,
double,
triple Z.
double.
It's cool to watch. It's
I
like
mean, you're
it's
like,
like,
what
but
the
like
hell?
I can't do watch. For me, it's like it's awesome, but like I feel like they do the same thing over and over. I don't know.
Oh, dude, I
See,
used
your
to
mother
be-
said it's a safety issue.
Yeah,
with,
so that was the thing. They said, well, someone's gonna get hurt trying to do what you do, and it's like, okay, well,
well, that's. I
then
mean,
try it.
a lot of people got hurt trying to be Evil Knievel and jump the fucking Grand Canyon.
Well, I think she should just keep doing what she's doing.
That's why he's Evil Knievel, and that's why you ain't.
all right, but
That's why you're fucking Evil Knievel and she ain't. But I feel you, Rach.
yeah. So I mean, the
Oh,
problem.
your mother line dancing, country line dancing.
Oh yeah, she
huh?
loves
she
that.
loves
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Oh, boy.
we see the
Howdy. Howdy.
This has been great so far.
I needed this. I needed this.
This is
release,
this has
so,
been
like,
awesome.
you
This has
know,
been
it's
awesome.
like,
But yeah, I, going back to that thing, I
when
think
you guys listen to me on the radio, saying, "I was gonna come in there all pissed off," what the fuck?
I was like, oh man, I hope we get a good show going.
they actually changed the rules during the Olympics. They gave her extra credit in the Worlds. What do you mean?
Oh,
All right.
in the world, no.
But
okay.
my argument is this, okay?
Yep.
Be what you say you are. If you say the pressure's too much for me for mental health, right?
Yeah.
Don't leave your team where you're protected, where you can sit out an event if you're having a bad day, right? And now you're gonna do the individuals. Like, what the fuck? That doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah.
Well,
It's so tough.
Listen, like, if it's too much for you, isn't the individual performance going to be much more demanding emotionally than not?
Nah. So depending on the person, like me, like for her, she knows she's like maybe she doesn't know she's the best, but she knows like everyone's looking up to her and she has to do
No,
good.
She had the goat embroidered. on
Okay,
her
yeah, so
thing,
she knows she's the best.
she's
But like she has to like be there for the rest of the people. If she's not good enough, then she can let her team down. If she's not good enough for herself, she only lets herself down. You know what I mean? So
You
like,
think that's her perspective? Or you think
I think that could be a
I
perspective.
think she's being selfish and she knows
I
it's
think
all
that's
about
just-
the individual.
I think that could be a
don't
perspective.
think she's being selfish. I mean,
And let me tell you
Giving her the
something.
benefit
And
of
let
the
me
doubt.
tell you something, Miss. And I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt because you're a young lady. But you want to go above and beyond and stitch that goat, okay?
Get another gold.
Michael Jordan never took a day pass, and neither did Tom Brady.
Nope. Unless they're hurt,
And either did Muhammad Ali.
and I don't think she's hurt.
You gave everything up.
No, she said she's not hurt.
You think she's bullshitting about being hurt?
No, I'm saying, you said that Michael Jordan and Brady never took a day off on outside unless they're hurt, but I don't think she's hurt. So,
Sure.
you know what I mean? So, like, if you want to be up there with them, you gotta do the hard work. But I think the pressure of a team is a lot different. Like, because her sport is like you can do a lot of the things individually, and then trying to like go from that to going to trying to perform for everyone else is like different. You know what I mean? Like, say if you only played one-on-one basketball and like everyone's like, yo, you're so good at one-on-one, but then you take it to like 5-on-5 and it's a lot harder for you to do that.
But let me ask you a question. Would you rather miss your shot to win a game in the flow of a game with 4 other guys around you, or would you rather miss on a foul line standing by yourself? What's more pressure?
Well, so I mean, I would rather just miss a shot and play because anyone, miss a free throw. But those are both
I'd miss the free throw.
for your team though. Like,
No, it's individual. She wants to play for individuals.
well, yeah, but if you miss that, it's not like, oh man, that guy lost. It's
What about
it's
that girl who
everyone.
might not get a gold medal because she backs out of the team exercises? Does she owe her anything?
I think that's the part of where the mental health comes in because she doesn't even want to compete for the team because she doesn't even want to let people down if she goes in to do it and then backs it out. You know what I mean?
I hear you. And we gotta be careful
Exactly,
with,
yeah.
We gotta be
It's
careful
tough.
with mental health.
We're all
but,
it's assuming, you know what I mean?
but
Hope she's all right.
but here's the deal. You can't be having a goat stitched on your warm-up jersey and then talking about your mental health stuff. You can't do it. You can't do it. You can't be bringing crazy adulation and attention and saying you're
Yeah, I see
this
what you
and that and wearing it here and then checking out saying, but I'm mentally ill, I'm going to go there. Then don't put the goat there.
Yeah, it does bring
Just
attention.
Like
Yeah.
everybody else.
You don't have to do that.
I mean, you're going to be attention seeking and then bail?
Yeah, I see what you
I
mean.
mean, and listen, I'm sure she how old is she?
23, 24?
Them
Is
gymnasts.
she that old? I don't think
Yeah,
she's that
because
old.
she's a veteran. She's a veteran at like I don't know. I don't know my gymnast that well, but I think she's like getting older for a gymnast, which is like
you're right.
young. You
You're
know what I
right.
mean? Let me look up her age
You're
right
right.
now.
You're right.
Because I know she's still really young.
Yeah, but like I was never into like touch with that, so I was like, whoa, she's like this young, and everyone thinks she's old. I'm like, how does she? Like this girl's like 20 something.
What do you guys think about the robot?
24. So she's 24. She just turned 24.
Old as a
Yeah,
gymnast.
she-
I know, but that's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
I never thought that was old. Like 24 for any other athlete, you're like, holy shit, this guy's young. Like
Now let me ask you a question, right? What do you think about the robot making the shots?
I mean, we could have used them.
Yeah.
fuck you.
No, I mean that is absolutely insane. Because first he hit the 3-pointer, and I'm like, all right, you set him up perfectly, you get the calculations right. Then you move him back to the half-court line, and just as easily, this little robot's making his little calculations.
You notice how they went off the backboard from half court? That's how
Yeah.
you're gonna make them.
Yeah,
Yeah, because it knows where the backboard is and the exact spot for it to hit. I mean,
dude.
I personally would watch a full robot game. I mean, it's not gonna be as cool. I don't know if it would be as cool as an NBA game, but I'd watch a full robot game. I don't know if you remember that thing, but the robot battles that those people used to have on Cartoon Network
my God.
with like these like crazy ass things on fire.
We're gonna watch a full robot. Can I get a drum roll, Sage? We're gonna watch a full robot game this year. Every time we watch the Patriots,
Hey, but I'm.
fried chicken soup Tuesdays. New waitresses.
Hey, try the veal.
Why is she calling Cynthia Purcell Cost wants to know why she's calling mental health right now? Well, what's her mental
Pressure, I
health?
This
think.
could be the first situation
Where she
that's-
loses?
Well,
I don't know. I don't know. It's all speculation, I think. I don't know.
yeah, I mean, it could be just this situation has pushed it over the edge, and she's been like,
Couple of those European English soccer players were being performing penalty kicks. Could have been
yeah.
like, yo,
That was
I way back in the day, I got bullied, but
Yeah.
she is a survivor of the sexual.
the doctor. On
The doctor
yeah.
from Michigan State,
Yeah,
right? Was he
yeah.
from Michigan State? I think.
I'm not sure.
What was he on the
He was
Olympic
the
team?
Olympic,
Yeah,
the
Olympic doctor, but I think he was based out of. There was a. I
was
think
a college
the
that
thing
was-
was it was Michigan State, I believe. Yeah, it's crazy. Anybody else pique your interest in the Olympics yet?
I saw this crazy thing where they were on this like boat like small boat, and he's like,
Oh, the kayak thing.
yeah, but the small one, and it's going down the river, and
Oh, yeah,
like
and you gotta go
just
through
a
the
one
little-
dude
Yeah,
thing.
yeah,
I
yeah,
found that
that's it.
awesome
Yeah,
because when we went on vacation, there was a dude in that exact boat, but obviously he wasn't going that fast and doing that cool. But I was like, holy shit, like this is awesome, and they were like, I was like, wow, that takes a lot of strength on your arms.
No,
So,
the Olympics are awesome.
they got
I
some
love
weird
it.
stuff, man.
Just, Sha'Carri Richardson would have been awesome to watch. I will say that.
I love watching the obscure, like those things, like those obscure sports I'll never watch again in another 4
curling.
years.
What did I miss curling already?
That's winter. Ice Age.
I know,
Age.
Ice Age. See what you
They
just did there?
Ice Age.
Ice Age. You would
Like
have
that
known, dude.
wordplay, Ice Age,
That's
not
beautiful.
track.
Yeah,
Ice
man.
Age.
It was worth a shot, you know.
Ping pong, is that going on right now? Or is our winter?
I'm
No,
down.
they're
I'll
going
watch
on
the
'cause
shit out of ping pong.
Japan
Dude,
and
I-
China just went against each other. And that was fun.
Don't even get me started, man.
Yeah.
I love ping pong. I
Did
love
you
it.
see the South Korean TV's thing of what they when they showed like the country go, they would put what you would think that you would associate most with this country?
No, oh my god.
Oh, dude. What an epic fail, dude. Like Slovenia was like the Adams Dracula. And like when other was European, it was like the Munsters. Like it was
They're
the
just
most, it was the most nonsensical thing. It was like the second day of the Olympics. But I how about that drones, what they do with the drones in
The
Japan.
drones are awesome. I
Sure.
love those. Yeah.
You know?
Been great so far, I think.
Yeah, I
Been
mean,
great.
and you know something? I'm not. There's no fans, and they're making the most out of it. But Japanese ingenuity, respect, culture. You know they weren't going to punk out. You know that they were going to give it their best.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah,
and
I love it.
and congratulations to them for that. That means a lot more about the Olympic spirit of giving it your best despite any other stuff
Yep.
than the American Dream Team over there does,
Yep.
or anybody else. It's
Yeah.
what they've done, and they need to be commended for that.
You know what I do find just a little odd though
Please stop. me.
is the city of Tokyo. Obviously, they can't have anybody at the Olympics, but they just had 8,000 people at a wrestling show in the same city on the same night.
That's
so
wild.
I'm a little
confused.
Does
like
the
that.
Fuji come out with the salt in the
I
eye?
wish Mr. Fuji was.
I think
coming out
he
with
passed away, sadly.
Did he really?
Yes,
he did.
yeah.
Sadly.
Yeah.
Do you know that Mr. Fuji and his partner, Mr. Tanaka, you know they're world WW.
Probably like in the
F.
40s, right?
No, 40s,
Jeez,
asshole. Why would
40s,
I come
my
40?
No, but he was no, not you. I'm saying like he.
Tanaka owned the bar on Rodman Street. Ask your father.
Hey, I didn't know.
He owned the
You're
bar.
not 40s. I'm saying him. I thought he was old.
All right, go to WWF
Yep.
F.
I'm gonna look it up right now. WW
Cheers.
three W's.
I'm gonna say yes.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say in late 70s, early 80s, Mr. Fuji-san and Professor Toro Tanaka.
Yep.
Okay,
Wait. What year do you think it is? I got it right. I think
79, 80, something like that. I said 81.
79. It says like 76.
Okay.
So around there.
When
yeah.
did they get beat?
That,
And I'm gonna tell you who. I'm gonna tell you who beat them.
who?
I'm gonna say.
Hold on. I got this is tough to find, so this is gonna take me a bit. Cause look, yes, he was born in 1934, so it was the 40s.
I'll
like
tell you.
10.
Let me tell you something right now. You want me to get my G stamp?
Let me try to find this.
with I'll name you 10 tag team champions in the 70s and the 80s.
All right.
WWF. All right. The Moondogs, the Lumberjacks, the Samoans, Tony Guerrero and Rick Martel, Tony Atlas and Rocky Johnson.
That's 5, right?
No,
That's a
it's
great
more than 5.
We're at
no,
5
no,
already.
more than 5.
ref.
All right.
All right, start from the
Five.
beginning.
Lumberjacks.
Yep.
Yep.
Samoans.
Yep.
The Wild Samoans.
Moondogs.
Yep.
Mr. Fuji and Tanaka.
4. Yep. You said Rocky Johnson and
Rocky Johnson and
Tony Atlas.
5.
Tony Atlas.
That's a great one, by the way.
Yeah.
Tony Garea and Rick Martel.
6.
The Valentine brothers. Woo!
7.
Greg
That's
the
awesome.
Hammer.
That's awesome.
Oh, I don't even think Greg was part of that crew. I think that
Really?
was
probably
Luscious
before.
Johnny Valentine.
Oh.
What about the Fabulous Freebirds?
That's we're still gonna have. So
Ah.
I got a couple more, right?
Yeah, I think 4 more.
3. He's got 7 right
3
now.
more.
All right. So I said 10 in the 8. So
Dig back. Dig back.
Give me a clue, because I'm just for this.
Clue.
Yeah, just give me like a. begins with what?
Oh, let me
Oh,
No,
what about Demolition? Axe and Smash.
No. This is
how
way
new are-
before that. So I got the Valentine Brothers.
Warriors?
I got the Moon. I got the Moon Dogs.
The Road Warriors.
No, I gotta find that. This is 10 years after.
Nah, they were in the 80s.
No, not like that. I'm gonna tell you. So I got. Give me a good guy.
Rock and Roll Express.
No, this is like
The
seven,
Rockers? No?
7 years after that. This is early. This is before you can even watch Georgia wrestling on cable to be on air. It's probably a good guy. Probably some good guys, and I'm gonna say, oh boy, I don't know. The guy, who am I missing?
I'm trying to find it. It's hard right now because this is like trying to dig. Because every time I put in WWF, it comes up. Did you mean WWF? Like, no, I didn't. That's not what I meant.
Worldwide Wrestling Federation.
Exactly. That's not what I meant, and it just keeps.
And they
ringing.
lost their copyright too.
Oh, I got some now.
To
Okay.
the World Wildlife Foundation.
Yeah, the World
All right.
Wildlife Foundation.
Let's see some you didn't say. Chief J Strongbow and Billy White Wolf.
Billy White Wolf. Okay,
Okay.
yeah. I remember when Greg the Hammer broke his leg. Guys,
Dominic.
Danucci.
Yep.
And who?
And Dino Bravo.
Ah! I should have
Scared me.
Bravo, that one hurt him.
I should have that.
Oh,
Who
you-
else?
All right.
Killed him with that.
Johnny.
Valentine.
No.
Appleseed.
No, Johnny Ho.
Johnny Valiant.
Johnny Valiant. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
okay, yeah. And Bob Backlund and Pedro Morales.
That's the
Bob
one I
Backlund
know.
had-
That's the one I know.
That was 1980.
My
that was
favorite
1980.
intercontinental champion. But I got the Valentines.
Yep.
I got it there. So I
I mean, on the spot, 7, that's
Miss
decent.
Chief J
That is
Strongbow
really
and
good.
Jules Strongbow.
Jules Strongbow, that was his son. Yeah.
Rocky Johnson, Tony Alice. You said that one. Iron Sheik and Nikolai
Volkov, yeah.
Yep.
How about the Lumberjacks? They got the Lumberjacks.
Is that
And it's
Axl
What year you
Rose
think?
Duggan?
What do you think?
The Lumberjacks had me like 76.
What were their names? It doesn't give me the actual.
They were the Lumberjacks.
It doesn't. What's their like? You know, like.
Their lumberjack stake was they were from Lost in the Woods in Canada. They used to come down with big axes and that red check.
Oh, I got one. Mike Rotunda and Barry Windham.
Oh,
yeah.
Mike
But that was
Rotunda.
a WWF. That was NWA.
So they probably combined them together because they bought them
'Cause now
off.
that they're both-
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, they've got. This is a good list that I found.
Vince
Like,
McMahon
everything.
just can wipe away like history. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he
Now
was
what's
a
going
never-
on?
Anymore.
What's going on with your boy, man? Like is he getting beat in the ratings yet?
Who?
So they actually just had some good returns, but now they have to dig back to like 2008 to try to get some viewers. John Cena just came back. Jeff Hardy's using his
Damn.
old theme song.
Yeah.
Hit me in the heart, man.
Yeah, I mean
What about
it's
2008?
they're fighting. AEW is making them fight.
But who's winning the ratings?
AEW right now. I mean,
AEW was beating Raw in the 18 to 56 minute mark and something like that. Like they're
it's close. I think overall Raw's ahead by a little bit, but AEW compared to what WWE tried throwing their like third brand at AEW and be like, oh, you're not even gonna beat this. Like they didn't say that, but that's what they put on the same night that they were doing it. And then they lost.
If they had the people doing the next commercials that were doing theirs, it'd be better off. Those guys that do the next commercials, they're 10 times better. Okay, USA basketball.
disappointing. So
Evan
disappointing.
Fournier.
Evan Fournier, hey, that's the one
Fournier.
positive right there.
No.
Evan Fournier.
Yeah, he's Fournier right now.
French meat pies. Every time Evan Fournier gets 30, we'll send them to him.
Hey.
Wait, we don't want that to happen. We
Well-
still want the USA to win, even though he's
No,
a Celtic.
for the Celtics. For the Celtics.
Oh, for the Celtics.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
That's fine. Yeah, anytime.
Hey, they're still red, white, and blue. That's all we care about, right?
That is true.
How,
That is true.
How upset would you be if USA lost?
Oh, I'll be pretty pissed. I
Like
will,
lost the whole thing, right?
if
Yeah.
if they don't win, like
I would not be upset at all.
it's.
Not at all.
What do you mean by
just-
lose? Like
like-
no medal or?
No, listen.
They gotta get a
There's no
medal.
qualifications here. Yeah, they win the gold and they lose.
Yeah,
Yeah.
If you ain't first, you last.
But some country, yeah, I know what you mean. But some countries, like if Serbia is where Doncic plays, right?
Slovenia.
Slovenia, sorry. If Slovenia gets like a silver or a bronze, like that'd be good.
That's huge for them.
That's
yeah.
huge for them because they've never even made the like Olympics before,
True,
right?
but we got the NBA.
Yeah, but I know, but
We
that's like
got 'em.
I'm with you. Gold or
You have
nothing.
any story about my brother and the trophy? This was a very
I don't
big controversy. There was a national high school basketball tournament at Rodgers High School in Newport. Okay, they had it every year. But they upgraded and they made a national tournament. It used to be 4 teams. It used to be like Durfee, Rodgers, a good team from Providence, and like a small team from Rhode Island, right?
Yep.
and Durfee would win it every year, right? But the Christmas tournaments, like as the 80s came out and the 90s, it became more competitive. So now it's a national. So now you have teams from Chicago, New York.
Oh shoot.
So my brother's playing Jamal Mashburn's
Yep.
team in the semifinals, like high school in the semifinals. All Hallows, one of the biggest programs in the entire country.
Yep.
And he wins. They beat him.
What year was this?
So this is this is his junior year, I think.
Damn.
So they play Warren Harding out of Connecticut, which is a huge school, and they had beat New Bedford.
Yep.
Oh my God! They had beat New Bedford by 40 points the night before.
Oh.
Wow.
So they play Durfee, and it's a close game down to the wire. Chris plays great.
Yep.
So they give him the MVP trophy, even though he doesn't win the tournament.
Oh, okay.
Walk into the locker room.
Uh-oh.
Somebody says, Chris, you got your MVP. And he says, we don't play for MVP trophies at Durfee. We play for championship trophies.
Yeah.
And he throws it in the trash. Listen to me. Hold on. It gets worse. Photographer right there. Bang, 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 bang.
Yeah.
Now, the journalist who's not there doesn't hear him say what he said about Durfee. Because back then, like, you better give that MVP trophy to your parents if you want to get on that bus and go home. Because we don't play for MVP trophies.
Yeah,
we play for championship trophies. Then, it's much different today. Turns out the MVP trophy was named for some kid that got killed in a car accident in Newport.
Yeah, that's not.
Hey, I didn't know that
so
one.
It became a lot of heat. I guarantee.
Yeah.
I went to Newport 20 years later, and the bartender would be looking at me funny. I'd be like, "What? You still pissed off about the trophy going in the barrel? Well, here's the story behind it." But like nobody knew. Other people tried to clap, but it became like a national incident. Like it became like a thing. But you know, a 17-year-old kid, you just lose the game that's sold out. You know what I mean? You lose against a ranked team in the country.
Yep.
You know what I mean? You know, you're in Durfee. You're not really. I mean, Chris is getting MVP trophies from Nike tournaments that are as tall as him. That doesn't get him hard.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
I threw out my bronze medal from.
Yeah.
I threw it behind my bed to this day. I have no idea
What,
where it
from
is.
Bay State games or something like that?
No, for track.
Yeah.
When I came in third, I definitely shouldn't have. And I
Yeah.
was like, you know what? I ended up winning gold next year, so I mean,
Sure.
I went undefeated.
No, I
after
hear you.
that.
I hear you.
But yeah.
Throw them bronze medals out, unless you're from like Ethiopia or
Yeah, unless I like
fucking-
melt them down and make a suit out of it,
Yeah.
like a super villain, like a bronze kneecap. But yeah, no. There's just no need.
You said the bronze kneecap.
What's going on?
So she had there's a 17-year-old from Alaska, and she can't get enough of watching her videos. Classmates. So she has classmates
that was
cheering her
awesome.
on.
Yeah, I saw
Oh,
that
cool.
video.
And there's a 17-year-old, I guess, on the USA team
A
from
swim
Alaska.
team from Alaska.
Yeah, that's crazy,
kinda
huh?
Crazy, yeah.
Yeah, whew, I hope they're not swimming up there. Golly,
She walks out just
They better have a pool.
talk about supervillains. Miss Freeze right there. As soon as she
Hey,
walks out.
I guess you got big grizzly bears chasing your ass when you're in the water. You
Yeah, you're
swim
gonna
like a
dive in,
motherfucker too.
That's awesome. That's why I love the Olympics. These young people always.
Yeah. and-
Popovich, that old school mentality. Is he hurting the team, you think?
No.
That's what they're saying.
I know, yeah. I was hearing them talk about that, and
I think that would get old on some of them, bro.
But he's got
Yeah,
the next coach right there, and Steve Kerr. That's the next USA coach, I think, right there, waiting.
What, Kurt is on the
Kerr?
bench with them?
He's the assistant coach.
yeah.
He's the next one, I think. I absolutely love that guy. I think he's a great coach, and
I love him.
I think he's gonna be the next one.
Do you know his father was the first recorded American, I think I told you this age, to get killed by a radical Muslim jihadist?
Really?
His father was a
Oh yeah, that was in the
so-called
Last Dance, I think.
professional. He was a professor of something, and a lot of CIA people, like they're fake. Their thing is professor.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, you know what I mean? Engineer, and that's the deal. So.
Yeah, that's awesome. Not awesome. I mean, I read the thing that she said that there's only a 25-foot pool that she trained in. So I mean, that's crazy.
What? They don't have the facilities in Alaska, huh?
Yeah, in
I'm
the whole
not
state.
surprised.
But yeah, I remember seeing
They
that.
will now.
Yeah, I remember seeing that in the Last Dance. He was like really upset, and he was talking about his dad. Yeah,
His dad was
Yeah,
I believe, the first recorded American like embassy man, a service person, that was killed by a radical. I think they cut his head off.
Oh yeah.
And then when he was in Arizona, the other teams used to heckle him about his father getting.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's stupid.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
it's going to-
You can heckle about some things, but like not that. I mean, the guy's playing bad. Oh, yo, you can't shoot. All right, who cares? But
All
not,
right, what are we gonna heckle
something like
Deshaun Watson about? Deshaun Watson is he on?
Oh, we got a lot
heckling
to
him when
heckle
he's in
him
Denver.
about. Heckle him when he's in jail.
Well,
There's like 10 new cases or something like that, right?
Yeah,
he ain't going to jail.
no.
I think he's gonna play this year.
Nah, he ain't going to jail.
No, he's going to Miami. That's where he's going.
No, he's going to Denver.
There-
We'll fight over him.
There'll be a lot of people very, very, very skeptical
Yeah.
of the time lapse. You know what I mean?
Yep.
You know, of the time lapse of that.
It
you
popped
know?
out right. Not to get into the.
It popped out. It popped
nitty-gritty,
out a
but
few
as
times.
soon as he
It,
said,
it popped out with 20 different masseuses.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
It
was
kept
just-
popping out.
It was odd that as soon as he wanted to trade out of Houston, all that started popping up.
No shit.
And I'm not, not to discredit. 'cause
Now,
if this
you
is
think
true,
the
it's
Texans
true.
were sitting on that story and they leaked it?
Oh, for sure. I think if he's your property, you don't want to leak it. But if he wants to go somewhere else, fine. Who wants you? I mean, not
I
to say
wouldn't be
that's why.
listen. I wouldn't
but-
be surprised. NFL, NBA security is on point. Like, I'll tell you a couple of stories off the air.
Mm-hmm.
They're on point. Like crazy on point.
I think if those stories don't come out, he's probably a 49er or a Bronco right now. One of those two teams. But because those two teams are heavy into him, like, and then that started coming out more and more, and then it just literally died down. Like nobody was talking about it for like a month and a half. And now he's reporting to camp because he doesn't want to be fined $50,000 a day for
I'm
not
just
showing
here
up.
so I don't get fined.
Exactly. That's why he's just here so he won't get fined. And I think once the leader of the team and the best player on the team starts to not care, and then I think it might bring everybody else down. The Texans might be like, all right, we got to get rid of this guy because he's bringing everybody like down. You know what I mean?
How far down can the Texans go?
Exactly. If you lose him, you go. I think they lose him, they go 0-16. They won 4 games last year, right? With the guy who led the league in efficiency and led the league, I'm pretty sure in efficiency. Don't.
I
quote me
didn't
on that.
realize Deshaun Watson was as good as he was. He's a top.
He's a top 5
level
quarterback in
guy.
the league, I think, right now. I really do believe
Yeah,
that. I think he's so incredibly talented. I think one of the craziest things is how far he fell in the draft that he was in. Like he was at like a, what was it, like 10 or?
Well, black quarterbacks,
Or 11?
sadly, have historically, been prejudiced against.
Imagine if the Bears take Deshaun Watson instead of taking Michael Trubisky. Yeah, I think they could have a Super Bowl right now.
Mitch Trubisky.
Imagine if we would have taken a Greek fig over Kelly Olynyk.
No, I know that,
Play
but
that game all day long.
But the thing with the one I'm saying is the Bears had the second pick and Deshaun Watson was the best college quarterback coming out of that year.
Clemson.
You know what I mean? So like it's not it is still an if game, but like it's still a lot easier said than done when like the first team that picked in the Greek freak draft, like obviously they want Giannis, but
What is the first NFL game? We got to bounce because I got to go to.
I believe the first game is the Sunday after Labor Day.
Really? So the
Yes.
second week of September.
Yes. Yep.
We're getting ready for that ride.
Ba-da-bum.
We're getting ready for that ride. It's BADCATZ Sports. You know how we do it. Go USA. Listen to me. You guys got to get it done.
Buccaneers and Cowboys, first game of the season.
Where? Where's that game? Where?
I believe in Tampa because of they won the Super Bowl. I believe the Super Bowl team gets the first game home. So Bucks and Cowboys. I think it is. I believe it is. So that should be good.
Right.
That's how to start a party right there,
Yeah, it
boys.
is.
We'll be back tomorrow. Mike and Mika, Thursday. Greg Simpson. Those guys at the basketball tournament in New Bedford where the gunshots popped off. So I'm sure they'll have something to say about that. But they said it was a great event and a whole lot more. It's BADCATZ. You know how we do it.
See ya.
Peace.